Okay, you guys, last video, I swear. Hey cuties, PeachY here. Welcome back to a new video. I could not put off making this video. I had to make this video as soon as I saw the pictures. I did some digging and like we gotta talk about it. This is non-negotiable. You gotta be here and we gotta look at this together because the time has arrived. We got our first full teases of the OMG girls with their new faces, new body molds, packaging. We've got it all. So let's just dive in. So as you probably saw, but maybe you didn't because they did just come out like 2 hours ago, but we got our first teases, basically the pictures you are seeing right now. Last picture we saw Lady Diva. We got the pictures of the 4 main girls of the new Firece series, where in my last video where I talked about the 2022 fall lineup, we looked at the very blurry pictures as well, where we could kind of see swag, and we didn't actually get to see Royal, but here we get to see all of the girls and basically their outfits. But only swag's box. But okay, let's rewind a little bit. So okay, here are the pictures of all 4 girls, and yeah, all credits go to Paulina_LOL_surprise on Instagram. If you want to check out their full uncropped images, check out their link on their story, which I have linked on my Instagram. So if you just follow the link on my Instagram, you'll find it, no problem. But I do have the uncropped images here as well. I have to show them to you. But still, you should check it out for yourself. She has also some more images of other dolls. It's really good, and I bet there's gonna be even more news coming out in that chat very soon. So it's better to stay up to date than be sorry. So check out that link, and if you have Telegram, then definitely sign up. It's like for free. It's like literally you just press a button and you're joined into the group chat, and you don't even have to text. You can't text actually. It's like just you literally only receive messages. So yeah, okay, I'm all over the place, but can you blame me? My brain is scrambled, and we got like an intense like really big major leaks right now. So these were all the cropped images that I found on accounts on Instagram of like the Dolly Olds Instagram account. They had the pictures up, but again, these were cropped. So now I'm gonna give you my full thoughts, and I'm gonna show you the uncropped images. Okay, first up, let's talk about Lady Diva. Obviously, we've already seen her outfit in the previous video. Again, link is going to be in somewhere in the tabs above. But here we can see her hairstyle. It's in 2 pigtails instead of a high pony, and she no longer has the poofy bangs, and she has instead side swept bangs. And not only is her face mold new, her expression new, but also she has new added molded little baby hairs onto her face. That is crazy. That is amazing. I've been waiting forever to get a Lady Diva that doesn't have like the poofy bangs, because I do love them. They're her thing, but I wasn't gonna go out of my way to like reroute her hair. I'm not gonna even risk like ruining my Lady Diva doll that I've had for like since she came out. So I'm happy that we're getting one that's like she has like side swept bangs. It looks so good on her, and her makeup. I mean, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? The expression, I thought like OMGs were very very they had big lips before, but now no, that was nothing compared to right now, because look at these lips. They're huge, girl. And like the expression, and when we get to swag and Liches, you're gonna see some side eyes, like literally, and those look even better. So yeah, okay, but the outfit, moving on from the face up, which again, love it. The outfit we can't actually see much of. It just looks like a black blob. But in the previous video, we did see she's gonna wear a pink fur jacket, so we can count on a little more pink. And it looks like it's almost like a fishnet kind of bodysuit that she's got going on, and obviously like a skirt as well, like maybe in a really dark animal print. Again, all these outfits are very heavily inspired by their original outfits, but just very much restyled, revamped. Like extravagant, like extravagant, you know, like 100, you know. So that's cute. Like she still looks like herself, but just very much upgraded, like 2.0. And she also has the pink boots, but because they have a new body mold, yes, they do. They are very much taller. They have articulation, I believe, even at the knees. Yes. And when we see Royal B, we're gonna see the hands and the arms are super long, like they're super elongated. Like I'm not kidding you. And so the boots are probably a new mold, as is everything else, like a new fit, right, for the body, because it's a new body mold. So those are gonna be taller. I'm just guessing here, but yeah. The boots just look pink, but again, animal print, very much possible. And yeah, that's all I got for Lady Diva. I think she has a headset on as well. And yeah, I did enhance these pictures a little bit because the original versions were so dark and so like blurry as well, like a little bit. So I really tried to make him a little bit lighter and brighter, and a little more focused, so you could like really see the details. And even if it looks a little too saturated, I tried. But yeah, this was Lady Diva. She's stunning. She's my gal, and she's still my favorite. Next up is Swag. Now she does come wearing a like bucket hat, a white bucket hat in the packaging. We'll see it later on, but she's not wearing it here. And that's good because we can actually see more of her face and her hair. She also has those like molded in baby hairs at the front. I love it. It looks like she still has the same like mini braids. I love that as well. It's just restyled a little bit to hold it back at the, you know, to hold it a little bit back, like, you know, like half up, kind of like half up, half down. I don't know. It just looks like a little bit swept back. Her makeup is stunning, like always. She has kept her original makeup intact, like the blue eyeshadow and the red lips, but her eyes are so gorgeous, and her little mole and her expression, again, like I mentioned, she's looking at the side. That is stunning. I wish they did that more. And her face up is just so gorgeous. And then I don't know how to explain what she's wearing. It looks like she's wearing kind of like her first layer is like a big old bodysuit of like white fishnet. And she seems to be wearing like a white shirt underneath attached, and a red inspired tracks inspired by her tracksuit in the original version, right? It's inspired by that look, but it's just a dress now, and it's like open on the sides, and it looks like a hoodie, but it's like a dress hoodie, you know. It's really weird. She wears a big belt around her waist, and yeah, the sleeves, the fishnet, and the fishnet actually just goes until like her like above her knees, so it's not a full-on, like it doesn't cover her whole body. I actually like that. I feel like it does a little play, it's more interesting like that. And yeah, her outfit's super complex, and she's also wearing like really like interesting looking boots. We'll get a better look later on when we see her in a box. But yeah, I'm telling you, this is crazy. These girls are more extra, more out there than they have ever been before, and like I am, my brain is fizzling out. Like I'm shook. I'm like, oh my god, like this is not happening. Like I need these girls right now, like right now. Okay, so this was Swag. She's also like, I mean, honestly, all of them are my faves, but she's like my second favorite. Like, I'm gonna be honest here. She's like literally fighting for first place with Lady Diva. Like, oh my god. Next up, we have Neon Liches, and she got a full-on makeover. She has long hair now, and she still has the bangs, the wiggly eyebrows, but look at her expression here. Look at her earrings. She has like a band-aid over her nose. Oh my, she has like hearts, stars over her cheeks, big lips, looking at the side, again giving us a very sultry side glance. Like, are you kidding me? Like, they're doing like over the top, like the band-aid, the hearts, the stars. Like, all she's missing is like to have hearts in the whites of her eyes. Like, are you kidding me? Like, they should have done that. That's crazy. She looks so good. I love her makeup. I love that her lips are not matte, they're very glossy, and that makes sense for her kind of kawaii makeup look right here. And her outfit, I'm gonna be honest here, just because the first glance we got of her outfit was very messy looking, at least for me personally, because I just felt like the layering, like the long dress, like it just doesn't fit her. I feel like like a long dress like that in that style just doesn't work for her. I mean, in my opinion at least. And I really hope we get to see a better look and that the artwork will at least make me understand what they were going for more, you know, because like right now I don't know what to think of her outfit, also because we just don't know how it looks like really. So yeah, I'm confused. I love her face, I love her hair, I love her, you know, but it's just, if she was just wearing like the vinyl pink transparent fabric like she did on her original version, but it was like shorter and she had like an underlayer of a neon skirt, that would have been fine. But they kind of combined them and they kind of added the neon green layer at the bottom of the vinyl pink skirt. So I'm kind of like, what is happening? And they added like biker shorts underneath as well. Like, I'm just confused. So also she's wearing a jacket, like, and a jacket doesn't match her vibe at all. It's silver and like, what? Okay, but again, I'm just gonna chill and just, because she looks so good. Like, she still looks so good. Like no, like, I'm not like, she still looks good. Like, I'm not saying she doesn't. It's just I need to see more of her outfit to like really to know. To be sure. Lastly, we have Royal B, the girl we saw nothing of in the last video. Now we actually get to see the most of her out of all the girls. We get to see her full body here. So her hair seems to be braided like in like multiple little knots up top, and then I'm actually not sure what the rest of her hair looks like. It's just probably curly. I feel like it's just very curly in the back. Her makeup, stunning. Her glance, she's looking straight ahead. She still looks gorgeous. Her outfit, I am not sure what's going on here. It looks like, again, like a very an updated look, an updated version of her original look in the first series, right? With the shoulder pads looking like the ones on her jacket in the first series. Her jacket obviously having that same print, having that same kind of stitching, right, with the gold and black. But the rest, like, she's wearing a skirt here. She's wearing like a long robe. It looks like it's like, or like the jacket like is very long. It's like hanging behind her, like almost like flowing behind her, you know, trailing. Like almost like a how do you call them, like a tail, no, like a, you know, when they trail behind you as you walk, how do you call that? You know what I mean? A train, that's what you call it, right? It almost looks like that. So it almost looks like a ball gown, kind of like she's going to the Oscars, you know, like something like that, like an event. She looks so glamorous. Like, she looks like a statue. Like, she just looks so elegant, so luxurious, you know. And like I told you, look at her arms. They look so long. They look like elongated. Her hands, all the hands, they look so long, to a point where I almost feel like it looks bad. Like, not bad, but it looks off. Like, the fingers look so long, and I like him, but I feel like they look a little too long. You know what I mean? Like, just look at the arms and the hands. I feel like in the normal OMG body, they did a good they hit a good balance with making the fingers and nails very long, but the arms were relatively like normal sized. But here, the arms and the hands and the nails are super long, so I feel like it's a little too much, you know what I mean? But I guess they are just overall like a taller, elongated body, so they had to make the arms longer as well. And as you can tell, her legs are very much longer here as well. Legs for days. She seems to be wearing like socks or like shoes. Hard to tell, but yeah. We cannot actually see a knee joint here, but we can see her knees actually bent, right? So I'm thinking she probably has like a click joint like the original OMGs have, right? At the knees, they just have a click joint. So maybe that's just what they have, because we literally cannot see a knee joint here. So maybe that's what's going on here. Or maybe they come pre-posed, but I don't think so. So yeah, this is Royal B. She looks stunning. We get to see her full outfit here, unlike the other girls. But we're not done yet. Because, of course, here's also a picture of swag in the box, and we get to see the full box in the picture. So on the right, it says LOL Surprise OMG, and then Fierce under it. And then we get to see the full-on artwork of Swag, and I feel like I love this style of artwork. It looks so stylized, and it's almost unrecognizable, like to the normal type of artwork that they use for the normal LOL OMG dolls, you know. She looks so good. Like, see, she has a bucket hat on, she still has her big earrings, she has a lot of stuff on in the artwork, and the belt, and like she just looks so stunning. But like, do you see what I mean? Like, they look so elongated. Like, they look like almost not like themselves, you know, like they just look like parodies of themselves, in a way. But I mean, it still looks so good. Like, I'm just saying, that's just kind of what it feels like. But of course, on the left, we get to see the actual doll of Swag in the box. She is wearing a bucket hat, of course. Look at all that black stitching. Look at OMG embroidered up top. I believe it's embroidered, I'm pretty sure. Look at her face, it's stunning still. And then she has like these 2 braids hanging from the sides. I love it. Her earrings are big, her belt is huge, I love it. And then her red like hoodie dress, I'm gonna call it, looks so cute as well. And then of course she's wearing those fishnets underneath, those like fishnet bodysuit type of shorts, and then the shoes. Do you see what I mean? The shoes. Oh, by the way, she has a purse, which is also awesome. But the shoes, look at the shoes. They look like over-knee boots, but you can see the you can see the knees. And actually here, where we can see the knees, it almost looks like they do have articulation. But when we saw Royal B's knees, that rhymed, there was no articulation. So unless I'm dumb and that those were not actually Royal B's knees, and I just misunderstood the picture, they do have knees, but or maybe there's just like a weird lighting trick. I'm not sure, honestly, but it does look like they have knee joints. So yeah, because there's like a little loop, like little hole in the middle of the boots, right, of her shoes. They almost look like soccer shoes, where it's like very like sporty looking. I'm pretty sure that's what they were going for, like an athletic kind of boot situation, but they're super high. And they remind me of like a lot of designer over-knee boots that have this kind of style where it's kind of like open in the middle of the like of the boot. And they're fully laced up, and they just look so good. Yeah, they took Timberlands to a whole new level, and they look so good. Like, she just looks so stunning overall. And of course, at the bottom on the clear window, we can see her autograph. It looks so good. Like, these look so good. Like, they look so high level. And that is not it, because we also got this full leak of a brand new OMG character, like fully in her clothing, fully styled, her makeup, her hair. I don't know who this girl is. I don't know what part, like which series she's a part of, but obviously she still has the old OMG face, so she's not part of a special series, but she's probably part of series 6. Was it series 6? Or one of the news, or part of like the diner set. Remember, we were supposed to get a diner set soon, so I feel like she has a diner look. People have been speculating that this OMG might be the bigger sister of this Tot, whose name I think is Swing BB, or like Sis, like Little Swing or something. She's very inspired by like the 50s, by like, you know, the kind of poodle skirt, and like, you know, kind of that era, you know, so like very, very vintage. So I feel like, yeah, they both have similar vibes, like the shirt, the skirt, the bangs. I mean, are you kidding me? The only thing even the freckles, like seriously, but the only thing I would say is that their eye colors are not the same. But otherwise, I feel like they could be sisters. So maybe they are, and they just changed the eye color. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's happened before with other OMG big sisters. But yeah, let me know who you think is a smaller sister, the Tot sister. I don't know my Tot sisters. I'm sorry, I don't collect them, so I'm gonna be in the dark, but still, it's fun to think about, because she definitely has a vibe, this OMG, and she looks so stunning. Like, her bangs are so unique. And lastly, this is not a leak by any means, but this is also another picture that I found on the Telegram chat, where I found the fully non-cropped images of the Firece gals. This is a custom prism with the hairstyle in the same hairstyle that her original artwork was in. So I just wanted to show y'all because it looks so good. Like, it looks really close to the artwork. And I do like how she looks here. I mean, I feel like maybe they should have just given her this hairstyle, even if it would have been a little complicated to actually execute for production and like for, you know, in packaging, putting it in packaging and stuff. So yeah, I get it, but it's still cute. Like, it's a cute custom look. I love it. But yeah, that was the video. I hope y'all enjoyed. Be sure to give me a big thumbs up if you did. Be sure to leave any thoughts or questions you may have down below. Let me know what you thought of the full reveal of the 4 fierce gals, literally, and the one mysterious OMG girl that we know nothing of, and then this custom girl, this custom prism with the hairstyle that looks like the art style. I'm super excited for the fierce line to come out. That I feel like they hit a home run. People are loving these dolls. Like, I am not in the minority. Everyone's loving them, and I feel like they're, yeah, no wonder. They are spotless, they are perfect, and they look stunning. So I'm super excited for them, and let me know if you are as well down below. And as always, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell if you haven't already, so you don't miss out when I post more LOL OMG doll news, doll reviews, and episode reaction videos. Stay safe, be kind. I hope this next time. Stay peachy. Kisses.